Right, Jay, come on, get your crack out. Oh, well, not that kind of crack. I was talking about this one. Hello guys, how's it going? In all the excitement of getting this review put together, I forgot to film an intro, so consider this the intro. Welcome back, and we are doing another review today of Crack Primal Edition in pineapple sangria flavour. So yeah, stick with us as we cover all of it. Is it worth picking up? And if you're new here, please do hit the like button, sub button, bell icon, all the usuals. So we try and put out at least a couple of reviews every week. But yeah, let's get our cracks out. For fuck's sake. A toddler would do a better job at this. The scoop's on the top though, that's always good news. We're going to go in with a 15.98 gram scoop. Let's see how potently accurate it is, shall we? Obviously I've zeroed it off. Got a nice flat scoop going in. Can Dark Labs nail their scoops? Oh, nearly. I think I'll give them a point for that, because maybe I could have put a little bit more on the scoop. Let's get that 15 gram what we're after. Put a little bit more, because I know it's on the higher end of 15 grams. There we go. I think that's about as close as we're going to physically get it. Bearing in mind most people don't even bother to weigh. I know normally we'd drink it in the car en route, but I forgot. So we'll just do it here today. Tornado town. Remember, it's all in the wrist and the fingers, gents. Concerning all cracks. Right, so we're going to be trying out pineapple sangria flavour. What do you think of that, Jay? Good?
Sounds fantastic.
Mixability? Let's give it a shot. That's not too bad. It has got like an undertone to it, hasn't it? Like chemical addition. I think I'd agree with you, Jay. 7, or maybe 7.5 if I'm feeling kind. But yeah, considering there's a lot in here, that has to be said, I think that's, you know, respectable. So a 7.5 out of 10 is not too shabby. And I'll throw up any other flavours on the screen. But yeah, let's get cracking. Oh, that cat's running around again with its bell collar. You excited? Ooh! Wait, what noise did Neanderthals make?
What have I got? Oh, there's one of people.
So, bro, I just realised the neighbours were out there when we said all of that. Yeah, there's one of my neighbours, just an old granny one, has just installed some wind chimes right above my apartment, and it's all I can hear is clinging and clanging. And yeah, I just took the piss saying it's a cat, knowing full well that it's not. And then, yeah, orcs. But yeah, bro, what do you think of the pre-workout so far in terms of its theme, its look, its taste? What vibe is it giving you?
Like Caribbean.
What, you getting again, a Red Bull?
Yeah.
Good, thank God, because I'm probably gonna overwhelm you with my energy, so I need you to be on my level.
Exactly.
Once this stuff kicks in. It's actually been a while since I've had a bit of crack, yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes, or doesn't go. Why don't you lot let us know down below what your favourite crack is? Only the pre-workout kind, let's not make it gay or drug related. Yeah, I said to Jay, like, once I'd finished drinking the pre-workout, it just dawned on me, like, oh shit, I've got to prepare myself for this now. Because, like, it's one of those pre's that affects you for the entire day, doesn't it? And I haven't not taken one in a little while, so It's probably going to absolutely rape me.
Right the crack.
Yeah. So yeah, Jacob couldn't get his Red Bull, so what have you settled for?
It's the basic monster bitch. 0 edition.
Yeah, it's very misleading, because at a glance it looks like the completely standardo one, don't
It's
it?
slightly disappointing at first, but I'll go with it.
Yeah, I could tell you when I was like, Jay, that's 0 sugar, by the way, your face dropped. God damn. Blue ball in your body with fake sugar.
Literally.
Right, have it off the line. Come on! This is what Primal gets you doing. Buy this for your street races, lads. Never mind the gym. We're taking on the Beamer in front. Do you reckon that's a jerry-rigged M3 wannabe? Show them the exhausts. That's not legit at all, is it? They've just whacked them on there.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind it's kicking out bare shit as well. Did I tell you that yesterday I had a final destination scenario happen to me?
Tell me.
I was on the motorway and the van was in front of me and it was kicking out black smoke, and then like a massive metal coil flew off the back of it and it was coming towards my windscreen. I had to swerve into the next lane to avoid it. Yeah, genuinely. So it wasn't exactly a relaxing journey.
Movie moment.
Yeah. Oh, dearie me. Right, I'm going to just go into survival mode for a little bit and let this pre kick in, and I'll check back in with you guys when we pull up to the gym, yeah? How's that sound?
Great.
According to my calculations, this pre-workout is fucking strong because it's kicked in already. What's it been, Jay? 20 minutes?
21?
20 minutes.
Yeah, I can feel the head expanding, the 1,000-yard stare, me wanting to melt into the seat. It feels like I've been given what I can only imagine would be what ketamine feels like.
Oh shit, what about what crack feels like?
That I'm not sure on. Show them the gym. Is that a good camera pan shot?
Yeah, mate.
Nice. It's also worth saying, guys, that I took this about an hour and a half after breakfast at about 12:30. Bearing in mind I didn't get up till like 10:30, lazy bones. So yeah, I've taken it early on in the day after one small meal. So yeah, I was anticipating it would blow my tits off. But anyway, yeah, we're going to get cracking training in a minute, but I am just going to run through the price and the label first though. So, you want to pick this up is the rumours I've heard, because why would you be watching this review if you don't? You'll head over to darklabs.pro where you can find this on there with a...
Durka Durka, Muhammad Jihad, Haka Sherpa Sherpa, Bacala.
You can find this on there for $46.23, but if you use our discount code RB10, you can actually pick it up for £41.61. Divide that by the 25 servings, it comes to £1.66 per serve. On our consistent price scale, where a 5 out of 10 is bang average price point, this comes in at a 5 out of 10. So you're paying a bang average price point for this pre-workout. Do you think that's good? Because I do, for the type of pre you're getting. So yeah, it's averagely priced, but I would argue it's a much better than average pre. Yeah, I'll throw up screenshots of all of that so you know that I'm not BSing you from their official website. So yeah, head over, pick it up, use our discount code because we want all the money. It's label time, guys, and we'll try and get through this as quickly as possible because I know it's quite a long one. That's what she said. 15.98 gram serving amount, and I will just quickly preface this. I think the previous version was a gram or two more on the serving amount, and also this one's missing caffeine and hydrous, which is very interesting, as you'll see as we carry on through this. So, citrium malate 2:1 ratio, 6 grams, so you're getting 4 grams of pure citrulline, nitric oxide boosting, pumps, lovely. Beta-alanine, 3.2 grams, the amount we look for. Amino acid, itchy tingle town, helps with your endurance and you build it up in your system. Agmatine sulfate, a gram, respectable dose, nitric oxide boosting benefits, it's going to help to prolong your pump as well. Then we got beta-PEA, beta-phenylalanine, 500 milligrams, really nice dose, PEA, focus, concentration, mood. Then we've got alpha GPC, 50%. I'm paranoid that wind's going to whistle the camera. alpha GPC at a respectable dose. So you're going to yield 250 milligrams of actual choline. It's going to bump up your acetylcholine in the brain to help with more focus and concentration and athletic performance boosting benefits. Then we've got L-tyrosine, 500 milligrams, like to see a gram normally, but hey ho, they've got other nootropics that are going to more than make up for it. It's an amino acid, it's going to help again with focus and mood. Then we've got N-phenylethyl dimethylamine citrate, which is a reagerensis at 300 milligrams, really solid dose there. It's going to help with your again, that focus and drive element. Is dubbed the natural form of DMHA, and it is paired in this case with DMHA, which is up next at 250 milligrams, 2-amino isoheptane, of course, on label. And that is a really nice dose. Again, that's nothing to be sniffed at. That's going to help with that euphoric buzz, that head, that drive, that head, we wish, that drive, that head buzz. It's going to get you in the zone, baby. And we do like it when it's paired with a reagerensis, as I mentioned. Then we got decaffeine malate or dicaffeine malate at 200 milligrams. So you're going to yield 75% of that as caffeine. So yeah, you will, I think it will be about 100. Well, it's 150 milligrams of caffeine in it because it's a quarter. It's 3/4 worth. So yeah, 150 milligrams of actual caffeine. That's the slow release caffeine, so it's going to kick in nice and serenely throughout your gym session. But fear not, because we do have caffeine citrate kicking in almost immediately after taking it, which is probably why I'm acting all ADHD. 175 milligrams. Self-diagnosed, by the way, Jay. 175 milligrams. So you're going to yield half of that as actual caffeine, kicking in very fast. So, to my surprise, if this is legit and they have dropped caffeine anhydrous, this is the lowest caffeine amount crack that we've had. Yeah, so Jay, what's 150 caffeine plus, what's half of 175? Like 90, 85, 87?
87.5.
Yeah, 87.5 plus 150.
237.5.
God damn, we've only got 237.5 caffeine in this one. I say only. But that might be good because it's less physical energy and more of a mental off your bonce style. Then we've got halostachine, 150 milligrams, a very short-lived stimulant. So it's got a short half-life, going to kick in fast, not last for too long, but it's definitely going to wake you up, get you moving, and has some fat burning capabilities. Then we've got Nupept, 30 milligrams, really nice dose. That's going to help you lock in focus, concentration, memory, or down the nootropic route again. Then we got isopropanol synephrine, 25 milligrams, which is the potent version of synephrine, fat burning benefits, energy boost. Then we got naringin extract, 12.5 milligrams. I actually looked this one up to remind myself, not seen it in a while. It's an antioxidant, helps fight free radicals and helps with inflammation. So nothing overly exciting from a pre-workout perspective. Then we've got bioperine at 10 milligrams, really nice dose, help to absorb all the ingredients, get them through as quickly and efficiently as possible. Then we wrap off with alpha-yihimbine, 90% at 1.75 milligrams. And holy shit, now I'm annoyed because I forgot that this was in here. And I don't like that ingredient. It's going to make me dribble, bro. It makes you like dribble and like get all jittery and funny. Normally 1 to 1.5 milligrams is the cut-off point where like, I can get away with it, but it's a little sliver over, so we'll see. If I start like acting all dribbly and like mad later, then you know why, okay? So yeah, that's the label, guys. Hopefully that makes sense, because I am tripping balls right now, but we're going to go smash shoulders. What do you think, Jay? Sound good?
Sounds good.
Gym bag. We're coming for you, JD, with all the crack and primal instincts possible. And then we're going Sainsbury's. Put a fork in me, for I am done. I am absolutely cream crackered. What do you reckon, Jay?
I concur.
Whew. Yeah, it's one of those ones where let's make a move ski and I'll talk to you as we roll, but it's one of those ones where it gets you training so hard that there is kind of a crash element to it. And I suppose it's to be expected to a degree with the type of pre it is, but like, yeah, I feel physically cooked but mentally still with it. And this is like about, and I'll take it. We're talking about 2.5 hours ago that I took the pre. So yeah, it would be to be expected that it's leaving my system now. Well, in terms of the physical energy at least. But yeah, guys, you guys know what crack's like these days. I feel like I don't even really need to say much in this review, because it does feel a lot like the original one, to me at least. The only real difference is, like I mentioned in the label section, is the lesser caffeine amount. So obviously if you are someone that more so prefers that head buzz, like more of it to be like a head type experience rather than a body experience, then that will be good for you. Although having said that, where you get less caffeine, that's kind of bolstered up by the alpha-yohimbine, because the alpha-yohimbine is definitely noticeable. But what I will say is it's on the nice point for me, where it doesn't go too far and make me too dribbly and like jittery, which hopefully you'd concur with that, Jay. I wasn't too...
Yeah, I didn't even notice any element of that.
Cool, no dribble running out of my mouth. So
yeah.
I think it was at the like just about got away with that anymore, and I would have been definitely feeling those negatives of the old Alpha Yo. So I'll give them kudos for that. So yeah, I think that picks up any slack where the caffeine has obviously been reduced down. So yeah, it goes without saying, it's one of those pre's where you train like a maniac, you're ultra confident, everything feels light, you get some of the craziest mind to muscle connection you'll ever experience. Yeah, it is. It's a goddamn strong one, and I'm just trying to gather my thoughts now and talk to you after it's been a couple of hours since taking it. That's why I'm a bit like, like dead. But yeah, pumps were seriously solid, as I said, because you get so much mind to muscle connection on it. You show that. That's jokes. Was that on with like that light up? Like, do you reckon that lights up?
I don't know, but it's just got loads of sellotape.
That's jokes.
Pussy wagon.
Are they going to let me come on, or are they going to be bastards? Let me on. Random 3 PM on a Saturday, and it's like rush hour traffic trying to get out of the gym. But yeah, the pre-workout's solid, guys. As I say, I don't need to say too much, because anyone who's watching this more than likely has taken a crack pre-workout before. So yeah, you get that definite DMHA euphoric feel. I can still feel it now in the back of my mind, but it's not overwhelming, which is good. There was an element of appetite suppression after, but luckily I was able to still get some lunch down, so it's not so crushing to the point where you can't eat, so that's good. Obviously, if you take lifting seriously, you want to get your meals in and stuff. So yeah, it's one that I would say, save for your more hardcore days. I would use it sparingly. If you must, I would say maybe use it once or twice a week, because any more than that and it will probably start to mess you up, because those kind of illicit ingredients aren't meant to be consumed on a daily or even just a frequent basis at all, really. So yeah, if I was a consumer, I'd buy it and use it sparingly for like PB days, or days where you've particularly got a really grueling session, or if you're able to train earlier on in the day like I have done today. So when I edit this review, I'll put in the little text below whether it kept me up all night or not, and sort of like how the later in the day effects were. But so far so good. Like I say, I do feel a bit physically dead, but mentally still with it, which is handy because obviously I'm driving. But yeah, I heavily recommend it for the price point. I think that's fantastic. Really good value for money with the discount code, if that is in fact legit. Let's get off this roundabout so I can think straight, shall we? Had enough of this freaking Audi up my arse. See you later, alligator. So yeah, I would say it's definitely one of the, and I don't want to use this word incorrectly, but it might sound a bit wrong, but it's probably the weakest crack pre-workout. And like I say, don't take that offensively, because it's not a weak pre, and it's got a lot to live up to going against the other cracks, obviously. But this definitely feels one of the more friendly ones as an overall package, which I personally like, because you still get that classical crack kind of vibe and effects in the gym, but it's not overly overwhelming. Like, it's not gonna freak you out to the point where it's so strong you're like, whoa, but it's strong to a really nice degree. So it's still in the upper end of Stim Junkie, do not get it twisted, but it's very much usable, which I'm always gonna give kudos for. So yeah, the people that would opt for this type of crack over the other offerings like Diamond, OG, Reloaded, yada yada, you would be someone that prioritises minimal negative effects, and less physical energy, and more of a head focused buzz euphoria type angle. So yeah, that's why I would say you would pick this one over the others. If you want the absolute strongest one that they've got on offer, it probably would be one of the other ones, which our reviews will be coming for those in the near future, and you can kind of compare and contrast. But yeah, I really don't think there's anything too much to say. Like I said, pump solid, energy lasted the whole way through. Can you think of anything else, Jay? Anything that's worth saying? Yeah, I pretty much think that's it. Overall, I was really pleased with the turnout of the product. It's good to see that they're still pulling no punches, even after all the drama that's gone on, and you know, with the way the FDA is cracking down these days. Dark Labs are still saying, no, we're not having it, all right? So yeah.
Would you give it a 10 overall?
What effects overall?
The whole thing.
The whole thing. Oh, that's tricky. As a stim junkie pre, I probably would give it a 10 for my personal preference. Yeah. But as a pre-workout overall, you'd start to factor in other things, wouldn't you? So like, it wouldn't be a 10 if you're looking to take something as a daily driver. This would lower that scoring system, because you can't take it as a daily driver. At least you wouldn't want to. I know some of you crazy buggers probably do. But yeah, I think that's everything. So we had a nice little Greggs after we trained to refuel, and now we're going to go see, well, not right now, but a little bit later, we're going to go see 28 years later, aka 28 inches later, they say, right, Jay? Or if Jay was in the film, it would be 28 bitches later. But yeah, I think that's everything. So thank you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Stay stimmed.